Hello world, welcome back to the Razor RC. We're back out with another new vehicle. This is the Team Associated 1/10 scale Hoonitruck. So this has been out for a few months now. It's based off the Apex2, on-road platform that Team Associated uses for all their RTRs. It's got some different changes though, some new things. I also had the Datsun 620 pickup truck, but this is quite a bit different, and I see some nice changes to it. Obviously, it is based off the Gymkhana Hoonitruck. Unfortunately, Ken Block, the driver, sort of the guy in charge of Gymkhana and Hoonigan, passed away this year, due to an untimely death, unfortunately, but his legacy still lives on. This is an officially licensed Ford and Hoonigan body, so if you want to support Ken Block, that's kind of the best way to do it. Purchase officially licensed stuff. Proceeds do go to his family and stuff like that, so it is nice to see that they did that. So really the highlight of the vehicle, I think, is the body. Amazing looking body. Obviously it is a Ford 1970s body. I did actually check out the video about this truck. I'll have a link in the description below where you can really learn a lot about the actual Hoonitruck. A really amazing feat of engineering and a lot of nice details on this body. That's really, I think, where they spent a lot of effort and time getting it right. It looks pretty amazing. I mean, it's got a molded grille here, the Ford logos and stuff, the Hoonigan logos, the twin turbos peeking out, the air intake here as well. So super nice looking with the windows. Yeah, it is officially licensed. Does have a few of the logos, not all the stuff like Monster Energy and stuff, but the wheels I think are also officially licensed, American Racing wheels. Some nice details here in the bed as well. The actual truck, it is sort of a fake bed. You can see all the details of the radiators and stuff, the fans. Pretty cool. The fuel cell, all that kind of stuff. So they did add some nice detail there. And also with the roll cage, which is integrated there into the body with some body clips. Looks like little shock O-rings if I'm not mistaken. But it's got the big wing here on the back, the air diffuser. Yeah, just super nice. The paint scheme looks amazing. They did a really good job on the body and pretty much the highlight of the vehicle. So we'll put that off to the side. Chassis itself is the Apex2. This is their main platform they use for all their on-road 1/10 scale stuff. The American Racing wheels look really nice. Tread compound, feel like on-road tires. The chassis is different, so you'll see that it's actually got a G10 fiberglass chassis here on the bottom. Super stiff. Really nice. It's got fingerprints from where I was touching it, but really nice. I mean, some of the Apex2s come with a composite chassis. My Datsun certainly did, but this is quite a bit stiffer, quite a bit nicer, very low to the ground. I think also the weight does feel a lot more lower centralized, so that's pretty nice. It does take a shorty battery, so be aware of that. They did, sort of change the layout a little bit from my other Apex2 chassis, but pretty nice. It does have the fiberglass shock tires as well, so ultra stiff here in the front and back. They also make optional parts, I believe, for this. So there are a lot of upgrades, aluminum upgrades, carbon fiber upgrades to get this. If you really want to do more sort of a racing thing. This is a touring car based vehicle, and Team Associated doesn't make full-on race kits in the touring car world anymore, but this is pretty close to, I think, what they were used to making. So pretty nice. Composite shocks all the way around. It is four-wheel drive, has a center lockout, so it is not a center diff or anything. It looks like you could probably fit one in there because quite a bit of space for what looks like would be a center differential. Other changes: oil-filled shocks, nicely sprung, as you can see. Four-wheel independent suspension, steel dog bones front and rear, looks like. Yep, looks like dog bones all the way around. Provisions for a sway bar mount, it looks like here on the front and the rear. Obviously foam bumper, body posts, as you can imagine, for your typical touring car class. They are, trimmable to the right height. Other nice things. Yeah, it just seems like a pretty good vehicle overall. It is a 5x50 sized motor there, 15 turn brushed with the brushed ESC, of course. Looks very similar to, say like a Hobby Wing type ESC. They're Metal Gear 15 kilogram per centimeter Metal Gear waterproof servo there. Nice little servo horn. Actually looks pretty nice. Looks like a very stiff servo horn, a lot nicer than your typical composite servo horns. Anything else to say? Steel hinge pins all the way around. There's the mounts for the anti-roll bars. Yeah, hex head hardware throughout. Really nice. Nice little chassis or servo brace across the top there, so the ESC does mount on top, and it takes a Dean's or T-plug style connector, as you can see. Other stuff included in the vehicle are the XP120. This is their RTR radio that comes with all their vehicles, I think. So yeah, that thing does have all the basic adjustments, channel reversing, throttle, and steering, dual rate, and trim. You know, not a super high performance radio. It's okay, but certainly upgrading that will give you a little bit more control, in my opinion. Here's the manual for that, and then the Hoonigan or Hoonitruck manual. So this also comes in the Hoonigan, you know, Ford Mustang style body. These sell for $350 at the time of this video, although you can also get the full-on RTR with a battery and charger for about $400. We'll have links in the description below. You can see metal ring and pinion gears all the way around, metal internal gears as well, the nice shocks. There's a little bleeding instructions. So in my opinion, Team Associated manuals are really good. I'm very familiar with using this style of manual step by step. Even though it's an RTR, they do kind of go through how to make, you know, basically put it together. And then there's the body as well. So yeah, some nice little graphics as well, explanation of what a Hoonigan is, if you're not familiar. Also comes with some additional stickers, a little manual for the ESC, and then some additional information about other associated products. A little bit of bag of some additional plastic parts. Looks like another spur gear, different servo horns, replacement pivot balls for when those wear out, a little bit of foam, you know, to space out your battery as needed. But yeah, there's a quick look at the Hoonitruck, and next thing to do is obviously take this thing out and see how it drives. Okay, got a 2S LiPo plugged in. It's actually an LCG battery, so it's a 4,500 milliamp hour battery. Do a speed run first to see how this thing actually drives. Let's go ahead and start it up. And yeah, let's see how it drives. So, very smooth. Looks like I need a little bit of trim here. Okay, extremely smooth brushed motor. That was just about full rip. Okay, let's stop it. Do a little read. It's like 19 miles per hour. So yeah, this thing is not super quick. Definitely could use brushless motor to get some serious speed. Wow, it handles quite well though, I gotta say. This thing grips well. This is, I don't know if it's the chassis or what, but this thing sticks way better, and it's a lot more balanced than the Datsun 620 I also have. I mean, it feels much closer to a race truck or a race car. I mean, this has even got like a center spool, right? Not even a, wow. Control on this thing, pretty phenomenal. Grip for days. Braking is so smooth. Like, I know it's just a brush system, it doesn't go particularly fast, but the smoothness of the power application almost makes it feel like a censored system. It's not going that fast, but the throttle control, the neutrality of the vehicle is, I would say, like perfect. Wow. Okay, brakes are a little soft. Yeah, brakes are okay. A little on the soft side, but not bad. I gotta say, this thing drives well. I don't know what it is, because the Datsun didn't drive nearly as well. I don't know if it's the body, the aerodynamics, maybe that rear spoiler, the fiberglass G10 flat chassis. I don't know what it is, or they retuned it or what, but this thing drives really, really well. So yeah, pretty impressed. I mean, I've got the Ultra LCG LiPo battery in there, but whoops, I clicked it. Maybe that's part of, maybe it's just the shorty battery, you know, rather than a full-on stick pack. See, I mean, I can get like super crazy close. Even this radio doesn't feel that bad. I don't, impressed. Okay, so there's a quick run of the Hoonitruck from Team Associated based off the Apex2 platform. Initial thoughts, first off, this car is really all about the body. The body is the amazing part. Fully licensed, really nice detail. Actually quite durable as well, I think. This is pretty good Lexan. But yeah, amazing body, amazing looking vehicle, certainly the highlight of it. Second thing is the handling is actually really, really good. It is quite a bit improved, I think, over the composite, you know, bathtub style chassis that I had on a previous Apex 2. Whatever this G10 fiberglass chassis does make a difference. I do think it actually drives quite a bit better, a little bit more responsive, a little bit more linear. I didn't really notice any issues with this radio like I have with other vehicles, maybe because, you know, the car is not particularly fast. It is 19 miles per hour. A brush system, but the radio actually worked pretty well. And yeah, the car just drove really well. Now, things I would say need improvement. Yeah, it's a little slow. I think throwing in a brushless system is probably the #1 upgrade you'll want to think about. I'm probably going to try like a 7.5 turn motor. I think that'll work pretty well. Hopefully not be too fast or too slow. That'll be pretty good. But yeah, brushless system will work pretty well. The other nice thing is that Team Associated is releasing a basically an upgrade kit. So the rally conversion kit for the Apex 2, and it looks really nice. If you look at what it comes with, you got nice rally shocks, which are all aluminum. They got the carbon fiber shock towers, plus 3mm arm mounts, you know, ball studs rather than sort of these pivot ball style type things. Looks like a new chassis, so we'll have to check that out. CVAs front of the front and a center diff. So a nice little conversion kit. I think it is just about to be released. So there's what the part number is there, 31933. So yeah, I think we're going to try that out. I think the conversion kit will make a nice little sort of on-road, off-road. Out of the box, it is obviously just more of an on-road vehicle, but with that longer shock travel, with a little bit of brushless power, I think this will be pretty good. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit the like, share, subscribe buttons. Look for more videos soon. Thanks for watching.